Hey movie fans! Today, I'm happy to report another big piece of Star Wars news to you guys. You guys seem to really like Star Wars because, honestly, who doesn't like Star Wars? I'm not gonna lie, I like doing Star Wars videos just for the sole purpose of getting my lightsaber out and going because it's a lightsaber. However, back to the real news and why we're here today. In a recent shareholders meeting, Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, the big mouse house, the one that actually owns Star Wars now, had a big shareholders meeting and revealed some big details about the upcoming Star Wars franchise. We got an official release date for Star Wars Episode 8. That is coming May 2017, I believe. And we also got a confirmed title for the first standalone Star Wars movie. Now, they've talked about Star Wars standalone movies for quite a long time. We've been speculating what they are, what they could be. If you want my picks for what I thought was going to be announced, you can check out my predictions video for that, as well as some other bold movie predictions. Spoiler alert, I totally called the Spider-Man thing, by the way. You can check that out and other predictions right here. Just click the screen anywhere. The title of this first standalone movie is called Rogue One. Now, at first, that actually surprised a lot of people, including myself, as it seemed to be more and more rumors were circulating that it would be either about Han Solo or about bounty hunters like Boba Fett and the other ones that we saw first in Empire Strikes Back. And who's to say, actually, that that won't be the case for this film? But initially, off the bat, like so many other Star Wars fans, when I heard Rogue One, it immediately made me think of the Rogue Squadron video game. One of the best Star Wars games ever. Now, the Rogue Squadron are basically, always pictured, they are the X-Wings. They are the pilots for the rebellion. Now, this title opens up a lot of possibilities, and that's why I'm so excited. It kind of hints at where they could go, but it doesn't say definitively. And so today I'm going to tell you what I think it could mean, as well as give it my own spin as to which direction I think this Star Wars, like the standalone movies, will be going. First off, there's a prevailing theory, and this is the one that I'm most subscribed to, is that this will be about the X-Wings, like the group behind the rebellion, like the fighter pilots and whatnot. I really like this idea. I like the idea of doing a standalone of established character, but I would prefer to see some of the other characters more so than that. Star Wars has such a rich lore, except for the fact that canon went bye-bye recently and we're starting from scratch again. I'll do another canon video on Star Wars if you don't know what that means at some point, just to keep you in the loop and keep you up to date on all the latest Star Wars news, because Star Wars. And that's why I'm here, for you guys. The title suggests it has something to do with the early stages of the rebellion or the X-Wing fleet themselves. Maybe the stolen Death Star plans that basically put the entire trilogy in motion at the beginning of Episode 4, when Darth Vader throws the guy that's not really dead because he hits the wall with his hands after he supposedly was choked out by Vader, as he's looking for these stolen Death Star plans. Maybe this is the mission that gets those Death Star plans. Maybe it is something with bounty hunters, I don't know. What we do know, however, is something that Bob Iger, kind of a reliable source of information when it comes to this. It's not like he owns the company that's, oh yeah. Bob Iger has stated that Felicity Jones will be in the film. We don't know if she will be leading it, but I'm going to assume that she will be the main character of the movie, given that her name was announced first. Generally, you announce your title, and then the first actor you name is kind of your lead guy, or in this case, lead gal. And Felicity Jones is perfect in my mind. She's been really under the radar up until recently. She was in that new film, The Theory of Everything, that got a lot of Oscar buzz. She was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I guess you win some, you lose some. But I think she's a really talented young actress, and I'm really curious to see where this goes, because maybe this was the case, but I don't remember any female pilots being in the Rogue Squadron. I'd be absolutely on board for that. That'd be fantastic. Need less testosterone when it comes to the X-Wings. Another theory is going back to that bounty hunter theory. Maybe the rebels kind of hired the bounty hunters to help get the plans, or they helped with some way or another. Maybe the bounty hunters are still involved to some degree, or maybe that's just another spin-off, because we're getting several standalone movies This is just the first one. However, there's one big question that was not officially answered, and that is when this movie will take place. Now, there's some big gaps in Star Wars canon that I would like to see explored in these spin-off movies, whether that be the 19-year gap in between episodes 3 and 4, or this 30-year gap between episodes 6 and 7. So, the safe bet is somewhere in between those two. Now, I think that realistically, granted that they want to go with more of these new movies and establish these new characters, I wouldn't be surprised if it's more in between 6 and 7 than it would be more 3 and 4. But I think 3 and 4 would be a fantastic way to go for another standalone movie if this is not the setting that they go for it. What do you guys think? You like the title? You hate it? What do you think of my ideas of what the plot should be or revolve around? What other Star Wars standalone movies would you like to see? Or are you not even a Star Wars fan? In which case, why are you even watching this video? However, if you do like what you see and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, or find me on Facebook at MovieGuy17, or on Twitter at NMovieGuy17. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals, and may the Force be with you.